Education and Learning Manager for ACCA Nigeria. The ACCA is a global organization established in 1904, and it has had a presence in Africa since 1907, starting with South Africa. And we've been in Nigeria for about 11 years. We have had a physical presence in Nigeria for about 11 years now, even though our relationship dates back to almost 100 years. In terms of accreditation, my own goal is to identify schools with unique competence, identify schools that have ambition to be among the best in the world. The ACCA prides itself being a global qualification and a global organization. We are represented in 185 countries and we have offices in 91 countries. And what distinguishes universities all over the world is, in addition to just being an academic pursuit, the passion for excellence, and that is what the ACCA accreditation is about. Fountain University is a university that prides itself on academic excellence, on building men of achievement and excellence, men and women of achievement and excellence, and integrity. And interestingly, that aligns with the ACCA core values of integrity, diversity, opportunity, and that is why we launched out to work with Fountain University. What is the purpose of accreditation? The purpose of accreditation is to reward the hard work that the faculty have put in and that the students are putting into getting a good degree, so that whenever they finish, they can become qualified accountants faster and in a better way. In other words, they don't need to rewrite exams that they have sat in school where they have been adjudged to be competent. It's not something that we award to everybody. It's only done to universities that we have checked their curriculum and we have checked their syllabus. In the case of the Fountain University, we have thoroughly gone through the curriculum and the syllabus. The new accreditation team in Glasgow, working together with myself as the Education and Learning Manager for Nigeria and the Head of Education and Development for Sub-Saharan Africa, Mr. Jonathan Umbewe, who is not able to be here today. We have gone through the entire process, certified that you do indeed have a very robust qualification here, and giving you a status of accredited university is one way of saying that we recognize you as being one of the best in the world, and we want you to be able to take your pride of place. Thank you.
My name is Charles Aruijiri. I work with ACCA, the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants, Nigeria. I work with the Lagos office as a business relationship manager. Our aim of creating access and opportunity for individuals to become finance professionals made us look into how we could actually go into institutions and see how we could work with them to help develop their students while they're in school to possibly becoming finance professional. And it is in that light that we identified the Fountain University as a school we could actually work with. A proposal was sent to that effect and it was accommodating, so to speak. We came in and we were able to meet with the management. We told them about the aim of ACCA, creating opportunity for individuals even while they're in school to start becoming or developing the attitude of becoming professionals. And we got more like an overwhelming acceptance both from the management and the student. We came here, we spoke to them, and a number of them took interest in the qualification, and as part of what they needed to do, they went ahead and registered for the program. And ever since then, we've seen that improvement over the years. Because of the level of relationship we've developed for the past 3 years and the support we've gotten from the management of the department, and which also definitely must have been extended to the school management, we felt it was there was need for us to take it a little further to ensure we create more opportunity and benefit for both the faculties, which are the lecturers, as well as the students. That was when we now decided to start up the accreditation process. But in terms of relationship, so far it's been rewarding, and we've had a number of students finish from this school and they are continuing their ACCA program. About 2-3 years ago, I met one of them, I've forgotten the name though. He started this program and he's doing well. So that alone is a plus for us, that the school has what it takes in terms of delivery and making their students fit for what the future holds for them.
Today, we are witnessing one of the best and memorable days in my own tenure, where the ACCA is where we are getting the accreditation certificate of the ACCA in the university. And presently, we have over 44 students who have registered for the course, for the program, for the professional program, in which, inshallah, presently about 3 staff have given me their name in order that they have the intention of registering for the professional program. Because the implication of this, if you are an accountant and you don't have a professional course, at the end of the day, for you to work in the industry is going to be somehow difficult, but you can easily be in academic once you have your PhD. And we thank God today for the arrival of the ACCA, and we know at the end of the day the school is going to benefit from the program.
Today what we are celebrating is the proof of excellence in the BSc Accounting by Fountain University, a university that is committed to building men and women of excellence and integrity. And together, the ACCA has gone through the curriculum, and going through the curriculum and the examination, we can certify that it is of a globally recognizable standard. And we want to show that by officially presenting to Fountain University our accredited program certificate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. And the head of education for Sub-Saharan Africa, who are on our daily absence today because of other engagements.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it so much because this is an additional feather to our wings, and we can fly, even penetrate the sky. We are delighted to have this certificate of accreditation because the world over is going professionalism. And one of our selling points at Fountain University is that we want to produce students that are industry ready. And this is one of the attestation to the fact that our students are industry ready. Let me also mention that quite a lot of professional bodies have found us worthy of being accredited. I want to put on record that the ICANN, Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, have come here and have found us to be professionally ready to produce graduates that will be of world class. And we thank God for this. I want to also add that Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, CIBN, came here for a very rigorous accreditation exercise, and by the special grace of God, we were able to pass the accreditation, and they have also awarded us a certificate of merit. With this inclusion of a globally recognized accounting body, in those good old days, if you train as an accountant and you are not chartered by ACCA, you are an apprentice accountant. And we thank God today that this global body has maintained the standard and have also found us worthy of being accredited. We thank you so much. We appreciate this, and we want to promise that those things that you saw that led you to give us this accreditation certificate will go ahead to ensure that we do more, at least to make sure that our students meet the world-class standard.
it will not be good to finish this without mentioning the advantages of the accreditation to your university and to your students. The starting point is to say that this is just the beginning. It is not the end with the ACCA. It is just the beginning because there is still a scope to maximize the exceptions that are available. The maximum number of exceptions that is available is 9 papers, and currently Fountain University has been able to achieve 5. The typical university in Nigeria registered by the NUC only gets 4. So, but I know from my review of the curriculum that for one course, we are so close that all we needed to do was to submit some extra question papers. And for the other papers, we just needed to do a few adjustments in-house, and we will be there. So I am promising as the Education and Learning Manager for Nigeria that everything that we will do with the HOD, we want to take it to 9 exceptions as quickly as possible. And our exception is always a very fair, thorough process. But for the faculty, we also have the mind to be able to help the faculty to be ready to teach the ACCA qualification. We recognize that most of the faculty would have had one professional qualification already. We recognize that, and we also want them to put it to an advantage. For example, our courses from F1 to F9 can immediately, with some development, be taught by your faculty, even as they are. Even as they are. But for our professional level, we will also need some capacity development, and it delighted me that some members of faculty have shown interest in becoming ACCAs themselves, and those ones will be very good resources for you to do the professional level. And what it means is that the university can also identify another revenue stream of being a tuition center. Okay. Just last week, there is a university in Kenya, Strathmore University, which is a platinum tuition provider. And it means that apart from being reputed for being awarding world-class degrees, you can also be reputed for being a tuition center for the ACCA. We also want to work with you. We also have an accelerated agreement with the university. The simple meaning of that accelerated agreement is that everywhere else, students have to pay exception when they are giving exception. Yes. But with the accelerate, your student, I don't have the exact figure, please pardon me. They don't pay anything at all, which simply proves it's talking about saving them almost $500,000. It's talking about saving them almost $500,000. They don't pay anything for the exception. It also means they can complete the qualification faster. In addition, they have a certificate just by completing 1 more or 2 more papers. They have a certificate for that level, and that means if they find themselves in the United Kingdom, United States, anywhere out of the 185 countries, they are ready to work immediately. They can, if they play funny and say, oh, we have never heard Fountain before, they cannot likely say that they have not heard ACCA before. Those are the advantages to the faculty, to the school, and we always look at other ways of collaborating, certifying the lecturers to become subject specialists.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the interest in Fountain. We pray God to bless you. On this note, on behalf of the cream of my let me say crew, I thank you so much for finding Fountain worthy of being certified as the ACCA registered center. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we expect